what? Hang on a second. One second. We have worked way too hard to transform you into a spicy senorita slaying machine. I refuse to allow one of the casualties to this whole quarantine corona thing to be your handsomeness. Today, we're stopping the madness because I'm going over 5 things that good-looking guys like you never do during a quarantine. The first thing that good-looking guys like you do not do during quarantine is get skinny fat. Remember, gentlemen, prior planning prevents poor diet performance, not just when you're going out to eat, but when you're at home as well. One of the problems with being stuck at home is that we get bored. And when we get bored, we like to eat. We like to eat crappy food. For me, I don't have the greatest willpower when there's a bunch of crap laying around. And when we're home all day, a lot of times what we do is we just run around and we snack, like a handful of this, a handful of that. Before you know it, you've added thousands of calories, empty calories, to your diet during the day. Stay strong, gentlemen, with your diet. Something else you need to stay strong with is those gains. Gentlemen, you've been busting your ass. Those pecs, amazing. Biceps, ridiculous. Do not stop working out. One of the most critical things that you need to do during this quarantine, gentlemen, is work out. Use your body. Not only is it going to help your muscles stay big and strong and super sexy for when this thing is over and all those spicy senoritas are dying to get out and be like, yo, Brian, let's go do this. The other thing that exercise does, it's your mind. It helps you deal with stress and makes you feel good about yourself. Which brings us to the second thing that good-looking guys do not do during quarantine, which is use alcohol as a coping mechanism. Good-looking guys know that it's critical to figure out ways to manage your stress and your anxiety through healthy means. And that is another reason why exercise is so important. Something else that's helped me manage my stress and anxiety is sticking to a routine. If I just get up and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing today, right? I go crazy, I go loco, and I start getting all freaked out. But when I have a system, when I've got a structure to my day, doing the things each and every day at the same time every day, this is definitely going to help you add normalcy and structure to your day. Now is the time that you are going to continue to develop healthy habits, all right? Not picking up bad ones that might be a little bit harder for you to actually get rid of once this situation is over. The other downside to consuming alcohol, it's empty calories. And so remember, it's about not getting skinny fat. The other downside to alcohol is that during the time that you're drinking, you might feel okay. But the next day and afterwards, typically you're going to feel worse because alcohol is a depressant. Not to mention, it dehydrates your skin. Speaking of hydration, the third thing that good-looking guys like you and me do not forget to do during quarantine is drink enough H2O. 128 ounces or 1 gallon of water a day should be your goal. In my opinion, drinking water and being hydrated is one of the most critical aspects to you feeling incredible and looking amazing. Gentlemen, if you are dehydrated, your skin is going to get dull. You're going to get dark circles and bags. Your hair will become dry and brittle, not to mention you'll actually start retaining water, especially if you're eating crappy. Gentlemen, it's all about drinking enough of the good stuff. Good-looking guys are hydrated even during a quarantine. Ooh. Gentlemen, the fourth thing that good-looking guys like you and me do not do under any circumstances during a quarantine situation is let themselves go. Good-looking guys know that proper body hair management from our head down to our man bush is critical for us not looking like a savage. Gentlemen, I got a question for you. What do you call this? For those of you who said a Brio, the greatest grooming tool in the history of your sexy ass beard, you would be partially correct. For those of you who said today's video sponsor, also correct. But for those of you who have said a quarantine savage survival tool, you are the real winners here. Gentlemen, here's the deal. The Brio is not only the greatest grooming tool for your super sexy beard, which is supposed to stay nice and sexy and groomed during times of hardship. There has never been a better time in human existence to experiment with your facial hair than when your ass is locked at home. Gentlemen, but the only way I want you doing that is if you hit that special link down below and grabbing a tool to handle the situation. My Brio Beardscape knows my body better than my wife. That is just a fact. Gentlemen, this thing has seen some dark days, but it's like my best friend. And in a time like this that we are dealing with, it has also helped me stay super fresh. Gentlemen, not only is this going to help you manscape your body and keep your beard super sexy and super freaking sexy. Did I mention sexy? Gentlemen, the Brio also is incredible for helping keep your hair in check. What I will do is actually come in here and just edge up around like my ears. Also, I can use it to clean up the back of my neck. All you're gonna need is a handheld mirror and your Brio, right? You take the mirror and what you do is you just get right here, right? Boom, exactly. It's actually not that hard. Brio works amazing for edging up and cleaning up your neckline, keeping your hair super fresh. Now, the other really cool thing, guys, Brios come with a ton of attachments. Not to mention micro adjustments. It's got a ceramic blade, it's got a titanium rake, and all you gotta do, guys, is pop on that Brio, right? Do your beard, but then you also can use it like on your temples and your hair. Guys, down below this video, there is going to be a super secret special Brio link for you. Guys, if you are ready to finally upgrade your grooming game, you gotta hit that link down below and check out the Brio. This product is the greatest tool I have ever used. If you missed the video that I did talking about the side-by-side comparison between Brio and my previous favorite beard grooming tool, the Norelco, guys, I'm gonna link to that down below. Watch the video. It was unpaid, unsponsored, but it shows you why this is the best tool in the business. But you gotta hurry because these things always sell out, and the deal that they're offering them to you now, guys, is insane. Guys, hit the link down below. Treat yourself, treat your beard, treat your body to the best, which is Brio. And last, but certainly not least, the fifth thing that good-looking guys like you and I do not do, even during a quarantine, is look like a slob and stay in our loungewear all day long. Good-looking guys know that even while we are stuck on quarantine, it's important to maintain a routine. And part of that routine is getting dressed. Even if you're working from home, guys, it is a good rule of thumb to put on shoes, to get dressed, because it's gonna put you in the mindset of success and actually doing work. But if you're just chilling in your pajamas or your robe all day long or your workout clothes, gentlemen, you are not going to be in the right mindset, even though this robe is sexy as f. What's that? You're not down with robes? You're missing out. I'm telling you, robes are amazing. They're an incredible option for just chilling and rocking and lounging, not to mention you kind of look like Hugh Hefner, which in and of itself makes you more of a badass. Gentlemen, that's it from me. Here's the deal. It is critical that we maintain some sense of normalcy during this situation in time. And good-looking guys know that even during lockdown and quarantine time, it is no excuse for letting ourselves go. Gentlemen, do not let yourself go. It's about taking pride. It's about maintaining your routine, your grooming schedule, your style schedule, not to mention that super sexy ass body that you've been rocking. Do not get skinny fat, gentlemen, not now, because this thing, it's going to be over soon. And when it is, the senoritas, are you kidding me? Plentiful. Word on the street is that these spicy ass senoritas are bored and they are just dying to go out. And go out, you know who they're going to go out with? You, the dude who didn't get all sloppy fat and just let themselves go during the quarantine. Gentlemen, now is the time to maintain your super sexy alpha status. I mean, who's your daddy? Exactly. Daddy's got to get out of this loungewear, even though the robe is definitely sexy. Gentlemen, I got to start my day. So do you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I love you. You're amazing. Remember, this will pass. Bye.